The Premier has taken his pitch for power privatisation to the Hunter. He's promising hundreds of millions of dollars for road upgrades if voters back his plan. But Mike Baird's also been forced to defend his vision for Newcastle against claims it puts developers' interests above all else.
Don't cut the rail line! Don't cut the rail line!
The government did cut the rail line and it doesn't regret it. Despite vocal opposition, Mike Baird says taking heavy rail out of the CBD will revitalise Newcastle.
It is going to be a world-class city that we're all going to be proud of. We'll look back in 10, 20 years and we are going to wonder what all the fuss was about.
Light rail will eventually replace trains, but cabinet documents leaked to Fairfax show the government rejected its own departmental advice to build the new line along the existing corridor. The alternative route could cost $100 million more, but the government denies it made that decision to benefit developers with their eye on waterfront land.
The question we asked ourselves is what is in the best interests of Newcastle, what is in the best interest of the Hunter?
The Premier came to the Hunter to announce that $250 million will be spent on the region's roads. But it, like many other election promises, depends on voters backing the government's plan to privatise electricity poles and wires. About $40 million will be spent easing congestion on the New England Highway and in Newcastle.
I'm concerned about the blackmail here where Mr Baird says to people in the Hunter, you'll only get new roads if you agree to sell off your electricity assets.
Labor says it'll release a comprehensive infrastructure plan soon and it won't involve privatisation.
Hello, that's Labor of old. We do remember that. Remember that? All the brochures, they'd announce things, never, ever delivered.
The government's yet to announce where most of the road's funding will be spent, keeping more than a few election sweeteners up its sleeve. Nick Dole, ABC News.